million tons of plastic is found in the ocean, which is equivalent to the weight of 12 elephants. The problem with recycling is that there's a lot of landfills, and these landfills produce pollution with methane gas and other toxic chemicals. And recycling, if materials are recycled as well, they could lead to killing animals by being ingested and them eating them. I've read a few books about recycling and why people should recycle and what happens when people don't recycle enough. It is important that we all do our own part and help the environment by having a recycle bin at home, and also implementing composting, which is where you get soil and worms and you put your fruits and vegetables in them for them to eat it. The environment faces a lot of problems, and to think that one of them is because humans produce so much waste. Okay, there are too many landfills, and in these landfills they're burning and burying waste that humans are producing, which is, like I said, it's toxic to the environment and to the humans as well, because it goes into the air. Also, the number of animals that are killed from materials that can be recycled is immense, and there must be a change. The problem with not recycling is that it can cause a loss of species in the environment that are important, and the landfills produce so much pollution that there's a big brown cloud of awful chemicals in the air, and it is unhealthy for the earth and for human health. Statistics of the effect of not recycling is 1 million seabirds and mammals a year die of ingesting plastic bags. And to bring perspective on the amount of paper that Americans use that they don't recycle, an average American uses 7 trees a year with paper, wood, and everything else that comes from a tree. And that's 2 billion trees in a year. The author of Recycling explains the extent of plastic in the ocean by saying, floating beneath the surface is 10 meters, small flecks and particles swirling like snowflakes in the ocean. Grant found that, which is an author of Recycling, found that 70% marine plastic ends up at the bottom of the oceans for tens of thousands of years. All hope is not lost. There are solutions to the problems that the environment faces. People just have to be willing to implement them. My solution is to have a bin at home to recycle plastics, glass, and paper, and also aluminum. And also to research composting, and also have a bin for that at home too, to put the fruits and vegetables in. These solutions will help reduce the materials that are in landfills, leading to less landfills needed. And these recycled materials can be reused as opposed to companies making new ones and that material being used to, or leading to killing animals. Friedman gives a possibility how much these solutions can help recycling and composting divert more than 70 million tons of material from landfills. An example of what the effect of recycling can have is that recycling one glass bottle can cause 20% less pollution and 50% less water pollution than making a new one. Friedman gathers data from her research that 600,000 metric tons of aluminum ends up in landfills, and if recycled, we could save 11.8 million of carbon dioxide from being generated and released into the atmosphere. The opposing side believe that recycling is a waste of money and it in itself is a waste of energy, but if you see the effects that it has on the animals and all the pollution that is in the air, you would see that if more people recycle, the benefit and the cost of actually recycling would be worth it. I would like for you guys to be aware of the importance of recycling and to tell family and friends about recycling and composting, and to have a bin at home separate from your trash to recycle glass, plastic, aluminum, and paper. And composting, putting your fruits and vegetables in the soil so that the worms can eat it. And hopefully these simple solutions will help you to want to help the environment that you live in. Animals are being washed out while more of the material that is killing them is being produced. And if everyone recycles, companies won't have to make more of the recyclable materials that are killing animals. And implementing compost soil can lead to nutritious soil that you can grow your own garden with. And learning to recycle separate from your trash and to compost. Remember, we all play a part in our environment and how our environment is